There's one thing that wrecks 90% of short form videos right now, and it's not your hook and it's not your posting time. It's actually one detail you probably don't even think about. It's what I call your packaging, basically the lens you wrap your content around. So in this video, I'll show you the exact difference between a reel that completely dies and the same topic hitting 1.6 million views. And then I'll give you 2 packaging ideas you can steal today for your next reel. Now, at this point, I spent over a decade helping creators generate more than 12 billion views and millions of followers. And I recently took a look at thousands of viral short form videos, mostly Instagram, compared them to what worked just a year ago, and the pattern is pretty obvious. Hooks didn't change, but packaging did. For example, one of my former clients used exactly this, took a regular video topic, nothing really crazy to be honest, and he got 1.6 million views. And when you see what he did differently, it's gonna click, and every video you make from now on is gonna be different. So for example, this video right here kind of ticks all the boxes, right? Kind of a good hook talking to a specific audience, kind of looks good, but let's take a look at it first.
First time home buyer, do this before you start scrolling listings. So don't just get pre-qualified. You want to fully...
Is that a different guy? Again, on paper, looks good. He talks to a specific audience, first-time home buyers, and there's a lot of meat to it. So the content is actually pretty good. It also looks good, as you can see, but it did not perform. And if you watched some of my videos already, which you totally should, you probably understand that in order to make a video that breaks out, gets more views, blows up, basically, 2 things need to be aligned. The topic and the hook. The rest, by the way, is not that important, to be honest. Not in the way you think, at least, but we'll get into this in a second. Now, if we compare it to this one, right, just at the first glance, first of all, honestly, it looks worse. Yet, it got 1.6 million views. And the topic is basically the same, home buying. So let's take a quick look and see if you can actually spot what's going on right here.
Smart couple versus dumb couple buying a house in the UK. This is smart couple and this is dumb couple. They both make a combined £80,000 a year. Smart couple do their calculations on what they can afford after tax, whereas dumb couple maximum.
So why do you think this one blew up and not the other one? It's not the topic, which is the same. It's also not the hook. It's actually something that sits in between. I actually call this packaging, probably a lot of people call it packaging, but if you do it the right way, you can basically make anything, even super boring, regular standard stuff, blow up because you pull it through a way more interesting lens. And if something's genuinely interesting for someone, you suddenly don't need to obsess over exactly all the words in your hook. Like a crazy person texting me, Dominic, I just can't do it. Which word should I use in this hook? So if we take a look at these 2 again, it says, well, here are 5 tips for first-time home buyers. And then it goes straight into the meat. But it's pretty dry. Things like that worked a few years ago, and especially in this case, he talks about heavy stuff like fully underwritten pre-approvals. Whatever that means. Obviously, I know what that means, but I don't care, right? I just want to sit at home. I just want to feel how it feels to buy a home, basically, while I scroll through my feed if I'm thinking about it. So if we break it down, the second example, Sammy, by the way, former client, greetings, shout out to England, but basically he used the same topic as the other guy and packaged it in a way to make it 100 times more interesting. Because in this case, he kind of gamified the experience, right? Because I'm sitting here, am I a smart couple? Because I'm a couple, the person inside my head and me, or am I a dumb couple, right? Same underlying topic, also talks to home buyers, obviously, but suddenly it's a whole different kind of game. Right? And here's where it actually gets interesting. Look at his hook. Couples buying a house in the UK, smart versus dumb. That's not some carefully constructed, oh, how can I get into my audience's head and make him stop, Dominic? It's basically just the idea. Right? This is the hook. Because when the packaging is right, you don't need to stress over every single word and how to kind of hijack people's attention because it just works because it's interesting. So let me show you exactly how to do that for your next video. Turn something sort of boring or standard and turn it into something awesome that's going to blow up. Let me introduce you to what I call smart angles, aka frameworks. Because instead of using the classical way to create content, which is think of a topic, think of the hook, and then create the script from that, you think of a topic and then think, well, what kind of angle or framework can I use to make it way more interesting? And only then you think of the hook and the script. Or if you're one of the rebels that just doesn't want to listen to the first and best thing somebody tells you, I totally understand. You actually flip it again and you start with the packaging and think of what kind of framework can I use? Only then start to think of what kind of topic you can squeeze through it. Basically. And funnily enough, if you do it that way, the hooks are going to flow so much more naturally and they are not going to feel like a hook, right? What people hate nowadays. So let me give you some ready-made frameworks you can literally just pick and choose from. First of all, being the thing everyone should do, the thing that Sammy did here, it's what I call the comparison framework. A versus B, Coke versus Sprite, Dr. Pepper, which you can't compare it to anything, unfortunately, because it's the best thing ever. But basically, you show the contrast between two things. Easy as that. Works like a charm across the board right now, believe me. And if you're watching this right now, trust me, your next reel needs to be a comparison. And then actually, once you do this, let me know in the comments or my DMs to see what happened. So for example, you have an idea how to be more productive, and you've seen this done 100 times over and over again. So you're like, I can't say this anymore because it's boring, right? You take the same boring idea and just make a comparison. So what can we do in terms of a comparison? CEO morning routine versus broke morning routine, or millionaire morning routine versus brokey morning routine. Literally as simple as that, the same boring thing, which is way more interesting. Now, the second framework I could totally recommend you and force you to do, basically, because it works really well, is challenging a common belief in your industry. Basically, you take something that everybody thinks to be true in your niche, and then you say, no, I don't agree with that. So for example, in this home buying thing, say something along the lines of never put 20% down when you buy a home, because you're going to end up paying way more, because suddenly people are going to be like, huh, really? Why is everyone else telling me this then? By the way, if you want a list with multiple frameworks and formulas that you can just basically copy, right, that work like a charm among all my clients that have killed it in the past few months, I made a full rundown that you can get for free down below somewhere here with examples and stuff like this. But point being, anything can be made more interesting. So instead of creating your next video to be super boring again and be like, well, here's how 10 tips how to save money, you basically go use my smart angles list, frameworks list, and you're gonna see, well, okay, I can use a challenge. So in this 10 tips on how to save money, how can I make this a challenge? And naturally, the first thing that comes up, well, I survived on $5 for a week in New York City. Now, can you start to feel how things work, right? How attention works right now in today's day and age, and how powerful this whole thing is. Now, obviously in this example, you have to go to New York City and actually do that challenge for real, but I can guarantee you that you're gonna blow up if you create a video like this. Now, a pretty good buy factor of this is that hooks are gonna work so much better, they're gonna flow so much better if you have a powerful underlying framework. There's still one more problem though, because you can have the best packaging and frameworks in the world. If you don't know how to actually execute them, the pacing, the delivery, right? And also the way, at least the hook looks, it's still gonna flop and you're gonna keep crying to me in the DMs. Shout out to Bobby, by the way. It's gonna get better eventually. So anyway, watch this video next and I'll show you how to structure your content so people watch until the end and to have the algorithm really start to like you, making this whole thing we just talked about be on steroids.